In this section, we're going to talk about why your mindset and thoughts matter, and then a couple resources for you if you're dealing with stress or extreme anxiety or depression. Now, what I'm going to talk about mostly is that your body is a biological system and not a machine. What I mean by that is you're more like a tree than you are your car. Take, for example, if you go out and kick your car and it dents, it will never grow back. But for some reason, our bodies do. And that's because we're biological systems that require stress, sunlight, water, and nutrients to grow. The main reason I bring that point up is so that we can shift our language from talking about maybe our shoulders and knee like car parts wearing down to biological systems that do have the capacity to heal. So the reason we talk about you being a biological system is to give you hope that you can heal. And with that in mind, what I'm going to advise you is to remember your why at this point. Why are you watching this video? What are you trying to get back to? Are you trying to play with your grandkids again? Are you trying to get back to sport? Or are you just trying to get on your knees and your kid tackles you and you're not out for 6 months? But regardless of whatever reason you are trying to do these things, your why is what helps you stay consistent, and consistency is what develops transformation. Now, if you are dealing with severe depression, anxiety, or stress in your life, and you need professional help, I'm going to link a couple resources that I know and trust, that they're counselors that I think can walk through some of these things with you. They can do virtual calls or they can meet in person. But thoughts matter severely, and they can affect your pain. And we're going to talk a little bit about placebo, and then we'll wrap it up. So placebo is when you are given something that technically shouldn't affect your body, and you're told it will, and you believe it will, and then it actually affects your body. Here's an example. There was a group of people. We have 4 different groups. We have a group of people that were given creatine, a supplement that helps you absorb water better and other things, and then they were told they were given creatine, a group that was given creatine and told they weren't given creatine, a group that was not given creatine and told they were, and a group that was given creatine and told they weren't. And they did this study, and I can link it at the bottom, but the end results was that the people that were not given creatine told they were had better results than people that were given creatine and told they weren't. Now, that doesn't mean creatine doesn't work. It's one of the most studied supplements in the world. What this study showed was that your beliefs about creatine are more powerful than creatine itself. Your brain is extremely powerful, and the thoughts you feed it, whether good or bad, affect your perception of this world. Yes, your DNA plays a huge role in your pain perception, tolerance, and thresholds. And conditions like fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis, and celiac disease are all genetic mutations. But the truth is, genetics load the gun, lifestyle pulls the trigger. Just because you have a gene does not mean it has to be expressed. If you're prone to inflammation and autoimmune issues, things like your movement, nutrition, and environment can quiet those genes and improve your pain resilience. So while your genetics play a huge role in pain perception and overall health, they're not the whole story. You also have to talk about your environment. Your environment literally trains your nervous system. Here are some examples. Athletes raised in tough, high expectation homes often learn to push through pain. Kids with overprotective parents may become sensitive to discomfort. Babies who grow up with repeated procedures in the NICU often grow up with lower pain thresholds. Cultural messages like tough it out can often lead us to ignore pain signals or fear them. Here's the beautiful part. You can reshape your environment and retrain your nervous system. We recommend you start healthy routines, surround yourself with healthy relationships, and participate in appropriate physical challenges.